Alright, welcome to the vlog. I have no idea if this is going to make the final cut. I was debating if I want to try to record a vlog this week or not, but I guess this is the start of it. First of all, I'm going to get this out at the very beginning. If you are watching here and you haven't subscribed, feel free to go ahead and subscribe to this channel. We have a podcast here, we have vlogs, and plenty of content that you might really enjoy. What I do want to say is this week is, I guess, a bit of a special week. If you watched what should be my last video, I talked about how I took some time away from the channel, from school, from a lot of things for different reasons. And I am now starting to transition back into getting into school. Now with that, there is a couple steps that I need to take care of before I can start my rotations off. And that includes this clinical skills refresher course that I'm going to have to take throughout the week. So that'll just give me an opportunity to review some of my clinical skills, make sure everything is still up to standard, and that I'm prepared to actually start my rotations. Let me start walking. What I will also say is, I'm definitely excited to be doing something school related again. I'm not exactly sure what to expect, but hopefully it's going to be a good experience and I'll be able to learn a lot from it. So I will talk to you guys in a few. Alright, so I just got some UWorld done. One thing I will say is that as I've been getting ready to get back into school and everything, I wanted to make sure I maintain the amount of clinical knowledge that I have, and I'm also continuing to work on expanding that, especially when it's going to come time for when I have to take exams in M3. So I've been trying to do some UWorlds, just a few questions a day, just to keep myself busy and also learning different information. So that I think has been a pretty helpful process. But at this point, I'm just going to wind down for the night. Have a lot tomorrow. Going to be heading to the hospital to just continue the whole clinical skills refresher thing. So hopefully that session goes well, and we'll see what happens. All right. Hey guys, so it's been a day, or 2 days I think, since the last time I recorded, but a couple things have happened. Yesterday I went to the hospital where basically just went in, saw a patient, asked how they're doing, what was going on, and doing a physical exam. So that wasn't too bad. It was a nice little review, I would say, of all the stuff I've done previously in class with like the OSCEs and everything that we did those first couple years of med school. I do feel like things are coming back to me pretty quickly, so I'm happy about that. And now I pretty much just have one more session, and that'll do it for this week. So. Alright everybody, I don't know, welcome back to the vlog. Today is a very important day because today is the first day of clerkship orientation. So basically, orientation for the start of M3. There's a lot of things that have to get done before I start rotations. Joe will be going over all of the important class stuff and like BLS training, things like that. Basically just stuff to prepare us when we're going into the actual clinical setting. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. I mean, I'm glad to be back to doing school activities. So definitely see how this goes, and I'll try to check in with you guys later. All right. Okay, so second day of clerkship orientation. I'm here with
Lillian.
So how's it going?
It's going okay. Second day. We had pizza 2 times in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not healthy.
And right now we are near snacks.
Yeah, it's taking a little snack break before we go back into session. How do you feel like the sessions have been?
Long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm learning stuff, so.
You know, like you're really 6'7".
What?
You know the 6'7" meme?
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, I can't believe I said that before.
That's staying in the vlog. Hey guys, so today's simulation day. So I'm basically just gonna be going into the hospital and doing a bunch of simulations, practicing, I guess, like some clinical skills that we might need. We'll see how this is. I think it's gonna be interesting. All right, what's up everybody? So yesterday was a lot. Not gonna give all the details and everything, but let me see if I can kind of give you guys, like, paint you guys a bit like a visual picture of what yesterday was like. So we had our simulation day. So basically we went into a hospital and spent some time in like a simulation center. What they did was they split a bunch of us into a ton of different groups. So maybe like, I don't know, 5 to 6 people at a time, and had us like rotating through like these different stations in the hospital. Let me think the specifics. So like I remember the first 2 ones I think I was a part of were basically just like these case simulations where they had us in a particular situation and we were trying to like diagnose the patient, figure out what's going on, figure out how we can help, that kind of thing. And then after that there were a bunch of like skills stations, which I think I found like the most fun. Like for instance, just learning how to place an IV. So doing some practice with that, how to find a vein, how to tie a tourniquet, stuff like that. But then there's also things like how to intubate. So we had like a mannequin and practice like intubating on there. I thought that was pretty cool. I will say my suturing skills need work, a lot of work, but hopefully I will be able to rectify that very soon. Thinking about getting like a little suture kit to start practicing more, because I think that's a skill I want to make sure I develop before I start rotations. But overall, I think the experience was very positive. I think it was. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I got to be a part of it, and I got to work with a lot of other classmates. So I think that was a fun experience. And now, just back into regular didactic sessions, just going over certain things like how to do an assessment and plan and stuff like that. Different skills that we're gonna need for when we start. Yeah, I mean that's really it. Getting ready to go into the weekend, and while I'm doing all of this, I'm also simultaneously trying to start preparing myself for the rotations and specifically the shelf exams that I'm going to be taking after each rotation. So I'm just trying to basically do some practice questions each day, like 40 a day. I was doing a lot of View World, and now I'm trying to do a little bit of AMBOSS, so a little bit of variability there, get myself used to doing questions again for when I'm actually going to be taking exams. That's basically everything, and then have some more stuff for orientation next week, and I'll be starting rotations very soon, so I'm happy about that. All right, hey everybody. Welcome back to the vlog, I guess. So a lot of stuff has happened. I'll try to bring you guys up to speed really quick. So today's Tuesday. This has just been basically another week of orientation. Done a couple things. I mean, nothing out of the usual at this point, but we had another day of just some regular sessions in class, going over certain important concepts and things like that. But today, I just got done with a whole BLS training session. So basically going through all the different skills that you need for basic life support. So doing CPR, what happens like if someone chokes, different things like that. So that session wasn't bad. At this point, just gonna get ready to go home, hopefully hit the gym, because definitely want to keep up with that and try to get some questions done. At this point, I don't think I've said this on the vlog yet, but I do know my rotation order. So I'm basically just preparing for the rotation that I have immediately next. I'll probably talk about this more at length, maybe in another vlog or something like that, but I'll let you guys know now. My first rotation for M3 is OBGYN. So I'm trying to just go through some questions on AMBOSS and get myself used to how OB-GYN questions are asked, the concepts that I need to know, and just making sure that I'm in a good position for when I start on Monday. But I'm really excited, getting closer and closer to that start date, so can't wait. I don't know, that's what I wanted to say here. So I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, welcome to what I think is the end of the vlog. So a lot has happened, as you guys already know. Just almost finished with clerkship orientation, but I wanted to take a moment, number one, to just thank anybody that's watching this video for checking this out. But as I'm getting ready to wrap things up, there's a lot of other things I'm trying to take care of as I'm preparing to start rotations. I don't know what things are going to look like with the podcast in terms of how much free time I have to like work on different things. So I'm trying to do as much as I can right now to just edit, get a lot of stuff done, and hopefully make sure that you guys will have a lot of great content to watch over the next several months. So I've been working a lot on that. If you haven't watched the Less Than 3% podcast, here's my invitation to go ahead and check it out. There's a lot of great episodes on there that I think you would definitely enjoy and learn a lot from. So, getting ready to start these rotations. I really want to take you guys along the journey because, again, the purpose of a lot of these vlogs is I want to be able to show you guys what it's like to go through the medical journey, to go through classes and responsibilities and all this different stuff and learn what it is that we practice in medicine. So I want to try to take you guys along for the journey as much as I can. So hopefully the next vlog you see from me is going to be about my OB-GYN rotation. I'm very excited to get that started and for all the different stuff I'm going to get to practice and learn. And I want to try to take you guys along the journey with me as much as I possibly can. So definitely stay tuned for that. If you haven't, hit subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, hit notifications because hopefully we're going to have a lot of stuff coming. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I definitely hope you guys will enjoy the next one that I hope to be working on. So, I'll see you guys later. Also, what do you guys think of this new logo? I kind of like it. I don't know.